And here they are in the broadcast booth. Demarine, Leggy, welcome. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I hope you two are feeling well and ready to go.
Can't believe that they've given me access to a microphone again. I can't believe
Well,
that they've given me access to a
everybody's got
microphone
their
again.
weaknesses, and some of us have a weakness for the Zelda 1 randomizer. Good morning.
Good morning.
Leggy, how are you doing
Hi,
today?
Leggy.
Still waking up, still doing great.
Oh, awesome. So, doing the Zelda 1 randomizer. One of my favorite games ever, and also one of my favorite games to be randomized. I love seeing this played. What can you tell us about the flag set and possibly the seed that we're going to be seeing Demarine run here?
Yeah. So, Debbie, why don't you take that one away?
Ah, I see you haven't done your homework. Good. We're all
Well,
we're
I
very
know
ready.
what's
You haven't
going
done your
on.
homework. Good. We're all we're very ready for this.
on.
You know
I
what?
just want to make sure you're here for the show. You're the one on the layout.
Am I the one? Is this my show? Oh no! Like I said, I can't believe y'all give me the camera. So Zelda One Randomizer consternation flags. Basically, this is the full shuffle of flags. There's a couple of guarantees other than like the basic logic guarantees that make sure that like the ladder isn't locked behind the ladder. But the sword is guaranteed to be in an open cave someplace on the map, so don't need bombs, don't need a candle, don't need any other items to get to it. Um, Items are fully shuffled within dungeons, which means that they could be at the heart container drop spots on the floor. They could be in stairwells. There's still one Armos Knight item, one ladder item on the shoreline, one level 2 hearts item, which requires 4 to 6 hearts. The magical sword is lying around out there, 10 to 14 hearts, and those could be literally anywhere. Uh, Essentially, our goal here is we're going to go through 8 dungeons, assemble 8 pieces of the Triforce, hold them high above our head, and enter level 9, and then shoot Ganon in the face with a silver arrow, and then walk out with Link, because I play as Zelda, because it is the Legend of Not. This is not the Legend of Link, everybody. What are you doing?
Yeah, what if Zelda was a girl?
What if Zelda were a girl?
But with that, you ready to get started, love?
I hope so. I was practicing this morning.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and count us down. We'll start on the word go.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I was really waiting for the go after like 4, so here we are. Ah, what, right side of the map start. Not the worst. Level 1 start as well. So I'm going to do a quick trick here first. This is from the original. There's a locked door across from you. You can open it up by leaving and entering the room. However, this also works for left and right sides. This obviously doesn't come up in the vanilla game because of how the screens are set up. But here, I at least get 2 of these locked doors open, and level 1 is right here. I can't open the right door right now, no keys, but we're going to try to get a freebie out of here. Since there are a pair of floor drops in here, we could find ourselves getting a free item. Also, it'll give us a feel for what's in these dungeons enemy-wise. Pole's Voices, because the underworld enemies get shuffled. So Pole's Voices, Gibdos, Pole's Voices, Gibdos can be shuffled. You can shuffle in Dark Nuts and you can shuffle Dark Nuts and Wizrobes. And Lionels are actually part of that shuffle, as well as Moblins and for quarters on the shoreline. Grand. So it's everything except for like Octoroks, P-Hats, are in the enemy shuffle, so we could get a whole lot of anything. But level 1 being right there is great. It's gonna be, usually level 1 seems to be one of those ones that the randomizer loves to tie up behind like 18 different keys. So popping the first couple doors was great. These are Dark Nuts. This is not a sword. That's a potions shop. I'm going to keep that for later in case I don't get big defensive items. I'm going to want to be able to heal. I'm good, but my combat is not that good, so we're going to try and be a little safe, especially because it looks like we're going to have Dungeon Wizrobes today. My favorite. Also, all randomized text, so randomized money as well. It's randomized between 1 and 20 for small secrets, 20 and 40 for medium secrets, and 50 to 150 for big secrets. So we're hoping to get our hands on a pile of money to start usually, because buying candle can be a thing. Blue candle gives you access to a lot of locations. That's
It also
done.
gives you access to, a early ability to do things.
Yeah, that too. So here's level
Yeah,
5. We're locating dungeons. I'm gonna pirouette again to see if the top wall is bombable, but it is not.
yeah. Right now, you will notice there's that A and the B slot up at the top. If you were watching the previous run, you'll know that those are the items mapped to those buttons. Uh, we don't have anything yet.
When we figure out what items are, we'll tell you. Cool. So there's level 5. Not super unhappy about having a second dungeon located. Part of what you have to do is locate all 9 dungeons, and they can be locked behind the raft spot, the recorder spot, or the 4 power bracelet spots because all locations are shuffled. So ideally, we don't need any of them, right? Those tend to lead to the fastest seeds. You have to do the least. I think my last practice was a 125, and I actually did need all 3 of them. Thankfully, I had located all 3 of them, so
Gross.
things didn't get treacherous, but there may be some frenzied diving back into dungeons if I'm missing items in the end game, which is going to be a real nuisance. 15, good money so far. 15, 32, and an unknown big secret, of which there are 3 because obviously it shuffles the rooms exactly, so there's exactly as many like take any rooms, item theft room or money theft rooms. We're not going in there. There's level 9 though, so we located 3 dungeons so far.
Mm-hmm. I have to say personally, one of my favorite things about this, if you go into level 9 early, there is a fun little bit of dialogue that happens.
Should I show them the fun dialogue?
I think so. This is a marathon run.
Alright, everybody, wasting time for
Uh,
you. I love you all.
I'll throw $5 at the charity for this. Don't worry.
Hold reset while you turn power off. No need, thank you. We're gonna save here, go back to the start screen, and back to level 1 we were going, because, we're gonna do a little bit of that sweet, sweet combat now that we have a sword and nothing else.
Violence.
Actually, we're gonna open this door first. We're gonna leave the right door. I know there's a Triforce back there. This is probably unwise, but okay. There's a floor drop heart container. I'm very happy about getting literally anything at this point, so I'm never gonna complain. These drop bombs. A little annoying that I didn't get this room first because at 0 when you have a global kill counter of 0, you have a chance of getting bombs. We did get bombs anyway because I am lucky, and my global was on 6, so my combat's bad. Okay.
Well,
Hey, better to be lucky than good.
$5 a death? Yeah, $5 a death. How does that sound?
well, Demi, while you are diving Dungeon 1, would like to mention we have a donation, a $15 donation from Psychonaut, who says, shoutouts to Fred. And Fred, of course, I believe is referring to Fred Coughlin, who is the creator of a few of the randomizers, including this one, the Zelda 1 randomizer. So absolutely want to give a shout out and thank you to Fred Coughlin, who's created this randomizer for our entertainment and continues development on it.
Yeah, just turned 8 recently. In fact, probably one of the OG randomizers, all things considered. Guerrilla Grumbles on DM. Okay, that's good information. I don't think I can do much else here without an extra pile of keys unless I want to fight this room to the left, which I really don't, but yeah, Fred's cool. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do some more things that you don't always see in vanilla. Never mind, I'm actually not going to have to do it. What you can do is if you leave and re-enter a room, you'll respawn the enemies, but it's based upon a priority system, so basically there's a list. As you can see, Pulse Voices, until you have a bow to kill them instantly, have piles of health. Actually, I think these are minimum, because everything's plus or minus 2. Yeah, these are 8s, so these are fine. I might have left a Handmaster in there alive. Unfortunate. Let's double back.
Yeah. We're showing off the technique anyway.
Yeah, I actually did not leave a Handmaster in here. So we need a pile of keys for 1, so we're going to leave level 1 behind for now. So our next goal here is with 5 bombs in hand, we're going to save, because we want to conserve these bombs in case there's nothing on the shoreline. So we're headed this way first. There's 3 bombables down on the shoreline. The bombables on the first 2 screens here going right to left are on, just so you know that they're on the 7th tile, or as my friend Tetrally would always remind me, X marks the spot on these screens. You line yourself up with the X over the bomb counter here, and it'll open up. And then I'm gonna lose a bunch of money because I broke someone's Mr. Banana lamp. I'm sorry. I didn't
Don't
know.
worry, we will see that line of text again.
I don't want to.
Uh,
I don't want to see that line of text again. I'm
yeah, you don't get a choice in the matter.
gonna see it right now.
Um,
Garbage shop. Don't really want to. Keys are useful. I'm gonna mark that up for keys in case I don't get any key, and I'm highly desperate for one.
yeah, but one of my favorite things about this randomizer in particular is just all of the little bits of silly text that are in this game.
Yeah, sent up by the
It's
community.
just,
It's written up by the community too. A lot of these are community hints. God damn it.
yeah.
Right, but one thing on these flags, in fact, though, is that it also adds a candle to the take any, so as to hasten your early develop game. No, I'm gonna try to take it anyway. Okay,
Oh, banana.
well, we're never coming back to here. I actually marked that as an X. I'm done with that.
Yeah, the boomerang in this game, unlike Link's Awakening, is not nearly as remotely good.
Like the regular boomerang is fine, and that one's okay. It's just that like not never gonna be terribly excited about it. I should probably leave the letter, get in the habit of leaving the letter behind until I actually want to buy potions because it messes with your ability to select swap between items. Not the end of the world, just a fuss thing because I'm fussy. Gambling. Okay.
Yep.
So we're good. We got extra bombs, so we're actually plus a bomb, so I'm not too worried about my expenditure so far. I am going to try to make it to the fairy fountain from here, though.
6 is a really solid number.
Yep. Always want to have a lot of bombs. You need them for dungeons. They're good for dungeon combat as well. They do 4 hit points of damage. So one of the few, one of the things, like with magical sword, silver arrows, that do 4 damage. So they hurt like heck when you use them, which is what we're here for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and of course, this is a Zelda game, specifically a 2D Zelda game, so if we're at full hearts, we have a sword that shoots laser beams. But also, Love?
Yeah.
You want to know what I'm thinking about from seeing how
right.
the enemy shuffle is laid out on this overworld?
What's that?
What particular enemy type haven't we seen yet?
Oh, I know wizards are in dungeons. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be good. We're gonna pretend to be good at Zelda combat. That's like why I get to run this game in marathons, because my Zelda combat is above average. I'm gonna go with above average.
It's pretty dang okay.
I'm alright, I guess. So, any roads are also randomized, so we're gonna start hopping in them, though. This takes us to Arsonist Alley. This is the middle of Arsonist Alley, in fact.
Also, thanks for the apologies, old man.
Yeah, thanks, Fred. That is Fred. This is a good spot for one, I guess, right? Right near start. Don't mind that. And this one puts me up here. That takes an empty out. Alright, so these aren't the best. These any roads are pretty well stuck to the left side of the map, so or the right side of the map, so Nothing that quickly takes me to DM, which, is the gold standard, but, we don't expect to get the gold standard. The worst was I rolled a seed where any roads 1, 2, and 3 were the 3 open caves in the top right of the map. I was annoyed, and then the 4th one was 3 screens away. I was still annoyed.
Gross.
So yeah, they were completely useless to me in every way. Alright, so we're gonna grab this. We're going to... So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the Armos Knight spot here by cheating. We're going to cheat. Alright, everybody, we cheated. As you can see, we are going to do screen scrolls because I know the tech. There are stairs.
You learned nothing. You gained nothing. You cheated not only the game, but yourself.
Yes, that is correct. I have. Alright, no Armos
Let's
Knights.
go!
No Armos Knights item yet. We can come back to the start screen to get access to the one brush I didn't burn in the right side woods. I'm not too interested. I'm going to go do waterfall. We're going to cheat again. Alright, we cheated a second time. We're good.
Yeah, so to explain how screen scrolling works on kind of a very high level, one of the things that the game has going on is when you turn your character around a little bit, your character will snap to a grid that the game's got going on. And the map on that ain't exactly great on the edges of the screen. So if you time it properly, and you do a quick one-frame turn on the side of the map, the game snaps your character to the wrong location.
Yeah, essentially what you're doing is that the game is expecting you to cross a certain pixel on the screen to transition the screen, right? Because, you know, the screen transitions in Zelda are hella jank because of the age, right? I'm actually gonna take the walk this way. But what ends up happening is that you basically, by doing the one frame turn, oh, good bombs, I'm the best at this game. What you're doing is you're stepping yourself over that line, and the game doesn't know what to do. So the variable of your location on the screen either over or under flows depending on the direction you're going, and so it puts you on the other side of the map, and I'm dead because I am bad. Cool.
You're dead because you didn't fight the Lynels aggressively enough.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
I just did.
Like, he wants me to fight Lionels, like, with my whole heart.
Mm-hmm. Gotta fight every Lynel.
I don't know about that one, love. Ow. I'm not paying attention right now. Not great. Okay, that's garbage. We're gonna...
Well, Demi and Leggy, while y'all are discussing how much of a donation you're going to have per death, based on this last fight with the Lionels, we do actually have 2 donations that have come in. Warlingo5, who just played our Zelda 4 randomizer, has contributed a $68 donation. And Warling says, as promised, $68 for 5 golden leaves, $5 per leaf, 18 secret seashells, $1 per shell, and Richard holding a required item during the LADX run. Everyone prepare for a Psychonaut Com stream, smiley face. So we want to thank you for Warlink for your donation after an amazing run through the Link's Awakening randomizer. And almost went down to another Lionel there. And
Sniped in the back.
And we also have another $5 donation from Colfra. So I do want to thank both of you for your contributions, and of course anyone else who has been part of this work, whether it be through contributions, through commentary, as Leggy is doing right now, through Demarine's playing, and all the other people who are working behind the scenes to make this happen. You're wonderful and very much appreciated. Please keep it going, and let's see if we can't set a record to beat for the next Randothon, should there be another one. Hopefully there will be.
Hey Diesel, what's the next donation milestone?
Oh, so hold on one moment while I pull up that screen. We are looking at the donation milestone. So we did now reach with the most recent. Yep, we did. With the most recent set of donations, we reached the $2,500 donations milestone, which is Psychonaut does FE comms, so that will be coming up later on. And the next one will be Asuka plays Final Fantasy VI at the $3,000 milestone. So if you want to see Asuka play Final Fantasy VI, let's go ahead and let's see if we can get some more donations in. That is just let's see, do some really quick math on screen. I know that's very dangerous, but $457, and we'll have Asuka playing. And of course, we do have, as I just mentioned, Psychonaut playing FE or doing the FE comms, which will be later on. So yeah, let's make this happen. We do have another milestone, a few other milestones coming up beyond that. So let's see what we can do. I would love to see it, and I hope you guys are excited to see it too.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited, and I'm just honestly blown away by all of the generosity this weekend. So thank you everyone so much. Hey love, how's the overworld?
So I died a couple times because Lionels keep shooting me in the spine. I died again. I'm very good at this game.
I agree. You are wonderful at this game.
I was good enough to run this for a GDQ showcase, so you know, you get good.
And you know, you are not the only person who thinks that you are doing great on this run. We have a $20 donation from Savage Octagon, who says, "You're doing great on your Zelda run, Demarine. It's a Tetris blast to watch. Yay!"
Hi, Octagon. She did commentary for me for my Tetris Blast run at Flame Fatale, so last year, which was a lot of fun. She's great, so thank you. Ah! Not dead. Not dead. Not dead this time.
Get in the door.
Yeah, no, please get in the door.
The cave
Ah!
is the ultimate boss of this game, I believe.
Oh, this is not good. Didn't want this in my life. No. 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 Bad.
In there? In there?
Saving. Not dying again. I've got some pride here. Oh, gods.
No, that's the other marathon.
Alright, so our Armos Knights item is on Death Mountain. Sweat and bullets right there, but we don't ever have to go back up there because there's nothing there for me anymore. Unless I decide to do the Death Mountain unless there's some reason for me to do the Death Mountain to West Lake clip, which you can actually do. It obviously, since it has no application in the main speedrun, no one ever does it. But in Randomizer, people do it because it's a quick way to get off of Death Mountain and get to this side of the map, which can be handy in a lot of situations. That said, I'm trying to figure out what I haven't opened, what I haven't walked into yet. It'd be this. It'd be level 3. It's the corner spot. I'm gonna go right and down, grab that, go grab level 3, burn some brush, and then we're gonna be on our way up Death Mount. We're looking for level 2 and 3 right now, primarily. Those are the big 2 that we would want. We're not looking for level 6 or 7 yet, because do I have blue ring money? I do have blue ring money. We're gonna detour real quick. I'm gonna go grab a blue ring because I hate dying. I hate dying, and we're gonna make sure I'm gonna be combat ready.
Blue ring does something very simple. You take half damage.
Yeah, so those Lionels that were hitting me for 2 whole hearts when they hit me, 1. Big deal. Totally a big deal.
Yep.
I will be broke after this. I will be college student destitute, but, it's worth it.
Hey, at least you still got those 5 rupees for ramen.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go to Subway, get a meatball sub. Those are still like $4.50, right? Right?
I don't know how to tell you about the $5 footlong special.
Son of a... Also, I'm gonna mess up this screen scroll. I'm gonna try to do the screen scroll after doing 6 consecutive screen scrolls to get across the bottom of the map after my last death.
It is pixel perfect for those of you playing along at home. So,
but if you
get
good at it,
that you missed those there is not the unexpected part. You are incredible at those, and it shows.
Yeah, like I said, while donos were being read and we were doing the hosty host thing, because the hosty host thing is important, I'm never going to say bad words about that. I was just like, oh god, do I say something about all these screen scrolls I'm doing? I'm going to let this rock, actually. I'm good. And after like the 5th one, I'm like, oh god, this is going great. I'm making good time across the bottom of the map where I don't have to fight things that are trying to kill me. Yeah, you can take all my no money, thank you. We've gone past college student destitute. Now we are completely empty of money. I didn't even get a $5 footlong because they don't exist anymore. Sorrowful. I'm sorry, I subsisted off of Subway back in college. I'm not gonna lie. I ate a lot of Subway sandwiches, and I ate a lot of meatball subs because they were cheap. Yeah, I still have no money, friend. I still. You should give me pizza because I'm broke.
Yeah, we're still kind of in this early stage of exploration, running around the map, trying to find where all the different locations we're going to need for later, including that shop, which is important.
Yeah, we want to be able to buy arrows, and bait at 42 rupees is actually really good. It's about as cheap as it gets. However, Leggy, I know you vetted this seed.
Yeah?
40 rupee bombs? I can't afford those. I can never afford those. Ah!
I don't were the shop prices in the
They're
spoiler log?
they're not. They're not, but I can still be faux annoyed about it. Thank you.
Oh, I know. No, I was honestly just curious. One of the interesting things about the spoiler logs for the Zelda 1 randomizer is that it's very focused on just what key items are places, and kind of assumes you can handle the rest.
Yeah, it kind of assumes that combat is free and that you never die. Okay, let's get that screen scroll. I was like missing the pixel by one. Like, is it 4? Is it 6? Is it 4? Is it 6? On my TV, it's 5. So,
But yeah, no. I'll be honest. I'm mad about those bomb prices.
yeah. Well, the hope is I'll never have to spend money on bombs. You're
Yep.
the last potion shop. I don't really care. I will grab potions close to home if need be. Cool. So we're now in Death Mountain. Well, this is Graveyard first. So we're technically in Graveyard right now. I have no bombs, so I really shouldn't be up here, but I'm gonna check the opens at least, and then we're gonna try to figure out what our next play is. Hopefully this is like level 2 or 3. I may actually try to see how much health these have in case they are these are bomb droppers. The item groups aren't shuffled, so basically what we're hoping for is that after a heart drop, anything in the bomb dropping group after a heart drop, the next drop is either heart again or bomb. And so
Yeah.
the idea is that you are going to see if you get bombs, which I didn't.
To explain how item drops work in Zelda 1, all enemies are put into various different classes of item drops, as we were previously alluding to. And there is a table of, I believe, 8 drops that an enemy in that particular class cycles through.
Mm-hmm. Is this even
Ooh,
randomized?
thumped.
Is this even randomized?
Hehe. So which drop you're on in the table is a kill counter that increments as you go. So when you kill the first enemy, you move to you read the first slot, and if you get an item drop there, which is not always guaranteed, the game has to want to give you an item drop. There's a random chance.
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
It either drops or it doesn't.
Well, yes. Thanks, game. We do that.
Okay. I am going to try to find bomb dropping enemies to kill because I need them. You're not helping. You're also not helping.
The other thing to note is that there are a couple of other hidden mechanics in the game that the vanilla game alludes to briefly, such as 10th enemy has the bomb, which is, I mentioned that internal kill counter. It resets if you get hit, but if you kill 9 enemies and kill the 10th one with an explosive device, regardless of what group it's in, it'll drop a bomb pack.
If it's in the no drops group, you get nothing still.
Fair.
So, likes, for example, you can't get bombs from them anytime. Because they are in the no drops group, they never drop items.
But if they do drop an item, it is guaranteed to not only drop, but also drop a bomb.
Goodbye, fairy. Fly free, friend. Fly free, friend. You're not here to protect me from these dark nuts and blue Lionels who are trying to murder me. And by trying, I mean probably succeeding.
They haven't succeeded yet.
They're working on it. Okay, so we need bombs pretty badly.
But yeah, this sort of item management, this sort of, like, farming for various items, well, mostly bombs.
Always bombs.
Always
bombs.
Is one of the more interesting and nuanced things about this game. Because if you can regularly chain kills up to that 10 count and you have a bomb in inventory, you can always generate more. You just have to not get hit in combat.
Trying to think about at one point in time I figured out how many bombs I go through in the game every seed, and it's a lot. It's like 70. Like you just think about how many bombs, and that's not even, if I need to use them for combat. These are overworld enemies, so it should be... Red Lionels don't have bombs, then it's probably blues. I'm trying to think about who's good. It'd be blue. Blues are for overworld enemies. Jen, very good at this game. Great. So I can't really open up any other locations because I don't have bombs. So what I should do is see what's going on. We're gonna do level 1, level 5 again. I think level 1 still needs keys, but I'm trying to remember if there was an easy room that I could use for... Oh, hey, this door opened. Oh, right, this door opened because I last exited a right room and then up aid. Right, so that opens. That's how you open that up. Because it's on the start. Because it's on the start screen. That door was locked before. Needless to say. Needless to say, I amaze even myself sometimes. Y'all can stand still for a minute, though. Maybe give me another key.
But also, love, if you need it later, I have pulled up the chart of enemies by drop group.
I have it pretty well memorized at this point. Okay, so the question is, do I just want to grab the Tringle, or do I want to try to dive deeper into this dungeon? And I think the answer is really, I want to dive deeper into this dungeon. It's level 1. There's still 2 items. One's a stairs item.
Also, I know you know this. I'm teasing you.
Yep. I have those memorized. I memorized those ages ago because it's what you do.
Yeah, you kind of have to at a certain point.
Why are there more locked doors in here? Can't a girl get a break? Nope. Gonna walk back through there so I don't get handmastered, because it will grab me in the... It's one of the enemies that can grab you in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna try and kill the ropes here.
Yeah. In particular, for those of you keeping score at home, bomb drops happen at 0, 6, well, 1, 6, and 8.
Yep. That's why the first enemy you kill can drop a bomb. So, this is some garbage priority. So snakes are low priority here, and Handmaster is higher, so I'm just gonna keep hitting this 2 hit point Wallmaster because they're default. That's their default health. But I'm gonna keep hitting this with the candle until I figure out if it's the last enemy or not. I do want to see if there's a drop in here. If it's a key, I get to keep exploring. I get to 50-50 myself like a pro. I get to make bad decisions.
Well, you're playing Zelda 1, so you've already taken care of the first part there.
Oh yeah, the seed is getting off to a pretty tough start too. Like, this starts... I'm at 30 minutes in, and we're not getting anywhere without more bombs, so... never mind. That's good. We have a bow. Oh, we could have done worse, I guess. So, our second item is the bow. Level 1 is probably off the table from here on out. We're gonna go up to level 5 now. I have 2 bombs. Let me see. I'm gonna try to tease out as much as I can out of these 2 bombs at this point. My drop rate should be at 0, 1. Like, we're gonna tease as much as we can out of these bombs at this point, because we have to. We know where arrows are. Kill everything else on this screen so it'd be pretty clear. Two. 5. That might be 3, it's a little weird. But we're going to shoulder those a little bit because we can. 6 or 4, 7 or 5, 8 or 6. 9 or 7. It's good that we're off by 2. 10. Okay, great. Okay, so counts at 10. So when you get if your count gets to 16, it also resets, but it resets with a fairy drop.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, if you can kill 16 enemies consecutively, you probably didn't need the fairy drop, but hey, thanks game, I guess.
Yeah, especially because it's 16 kills without taking damage.
That's half of my arrow money. $11. Ah, this is fine. We're going in here. Forgotten Corner level 8, huh? Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, we're diving every dungeon we get into at this point because we need to do so. We have part of our go mode, though. We have a bow.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, look, I know you wouldn't forget.
0, 0, 1. Gotta hold this count in my head. 2. So I'm gonna count to myself for a while. 2 stairs. There's a key in there.
Yeah.
Could use that for later.
Counting, an integral part of the Zelda 1 speedrunning experience.
Oh god, yeah. I don't want to talk about my Zelda 1 speedrunning experience, thank you.
The randomizer counts as speedrunning.
3, 4. It's probably transport stairs, but we're gonna be thorough about things here.
At the very least, grab that key.
Well, that's the idea, but I also want to get my kill count up to like 6 here, or 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Like 6 is ideal, probably leaving 1 enemy. 5. Yeah, we'll leave it at 5. 5's good, because there's bats in here and I can kill these. Never mind. Oh, hey, nice. 7. I'm gonna go take this for myself, thank you. Okay. There's 1 floor drop and 2 stairs items in here, and that is the stairs item of choice today, I guess. So it's 7. That also, of course, does 2 damage, so it'll halve the time it takes me to kill things. My count's at 7. We're gonna go back to the start room, and we're gonna keep exploring.
One of the nice things about this game is they made the damage output and damage input from enemies very straightforward.
8. Okay, I'm glad this is a transport stairwell. 9. I don't want to kill either of these. My count is perfect. These are non-droppers. I don't want to kill any of them. I might have to. Never mind. Use 1 bomb here, because I gotta know.
Hi, Patra.
Nope! I'm good.
Oh.
I'm not going to find out if that Patra's load-bearing for a bit. Even with the blue ring and a white sword, I do want to go into those with, like, a good amount of health, not 2. Especially in an NSU room where they're really hard to fight.
Yeah. NSU, of course, referring to the shape of the tiles on the ground with the water there.
Yep. Lots of rooms have lots of names. 1, 2. So you'll start, like, Gibdos. Alright, Mummy Men. At least it's another key, which...
Yeah. Not sure if that's better or worse than seeing a bomb drop here.
It's fine. Like I said, I'd like to get bombs off of them, but... Okay, this can't be stairs because there's a shutter door. This is a drop room, though, so we are going to fight it. We're not going to get anything out of it. Okay.
Yeah. And, like, you know, the notion of which rooms are drop rooms, which rooms are shutter rooms. Interestingly enough, to open up a shutter door in Zelda 1, you always push the leftmost tile in the middle row.
Yep. And so, if a room does not have one of those, then you know that it's a... If it does not have a center block, you know that it cannot give you a stairwell. The other thing is that you can't get stairwells in shutter-doored rooms. So when you see the shutter door close behind you in a room, you know that that push block is never going to push, unless you need to open the shutter.
Yeah.
Also, some rooms deviate from this rule. For example, this room is not a stairwell room ever because it's a Triforce room. So again, certain rooms have specific rules. Ow.
Yeah, and, you know, obviously, a lot of these bits of information are hard-won from lots of trial, error, experience, and talking to Fred.
Speaking of bomb droppers.
Yeah, we need all of those.
Yeah.
Dodongos can be killed with 2 bombs because you stun them and then smoke them. Or if you lay it on a half tile, right? You'll see I'm standing between 2 tiles. What will happen is that they won't eat the bomb, and then the bomb will explode, smoking them, stunning them, and then you turn them into 4 bombs this way because they are guaranteed to drop additional bombs. So we love seeing ding-dingos. Ding-dangos? Dong-dongos, right. Oh well, we're gonna actually mess up here and end up down bombs because I'm trying to be silly. Oh, ladder room. Don't have one of those yet. The Chevy
Yeah.
room. Looks like the Chevrolet symbol, but also it's all water, so you can't get through without a ladder.
Yeah, though in that case, it looks more like the inky blackness of the void.
Hi, Dig Dogger. That's not who I wanted to see there, though, because I can't kill Dig Dogger yet. Because the flute's behind the ladder. Alright, so we still need one item and a Triforce. I guess it's time to find out if Patra's load-bearing or not.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have 4 keys, which means I can actually maybe open some locked doors, but...
It's still...
I'm
Level
still...
8 is obnoxious because one of the things going on in the randomizer is the first 6 dungeons are put into the same 8x16 grid of rooms, and then numbered based on size. Levels 7 and 8 share a 8x8 square.
Yep.
And 8 is given to the bigger of the 2 dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
And then level 9 gets its own special 8x8 square, which is why it's always, Swiss cheese.
It's always sunny in level 9.
I didn't realize we were going to Philadelphia.
I love Philadelphia. My rhythm for this is so bad. I didn't kill the lucky one. So what happens also on Patras, interestingly enough, while you're fighting them, is that they each have... There's 3 different Patras, because there's 3 Patras in the vanilla game. Also, just trying to fight this load-bearing Patra is going to give Nami a bunch of money, so y'all are welcome, I guess. But what ends up
Thank you, love.
What ends up happening is that there are 3 Patra patterns, but if you specifically kill one eye, there's a bug, and so what ends up happening is that you lock it into either the short pattern or the wide pattern, or like which so on this one it can get locked into this, which is ideal. That one did not, though, because it killed me. Maybe I should leave this Patra behind for now. Maybe I should just vibe a little bit. We got a heart container and a white sword from here. How many bombs do I have? 5?
I mean, you could just try and sprint through it and go for the key door behind it.
That's always an idea. There's options here. I do have 5 keys with an extra key in here. Alright, these are all going to respawn because I killed the last one. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just do this. Dashing through a Patra is usually suicidal, so we're going to maybe not do that. I mean, fighting it's no better, but... like, this is... Okay, we're done with this for now. I'm going to leave level 8 behind with 5 bombs. I think it's just smarter for me to go and start cleaning into Death Mountain a little bit. I also have the power bracelet checks. I don't have a Triforce from here. Everything's pretty bad right now for, like, progress. How many triangles do I have? Is it 0? Am I really at 0?
Yeah, you never got the 1-1, I don't think.
No, because I needed, like, 18 keys to get... Or, right, because I didn't grab it. I didn't have access to it because I didn't have one more key to go get it. Okay, cool. Yep. So we've got a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's our plan, damn it. We're going to screen scroll here to pop out on the other side. I'm going to screw it up first, though, so I'm going to kill you and then do this, do this, do this. Yeah, you're going to... all that effort to lose money. Thanks.
Why did you put your Mr. Banana lamp by this rock that moves? Come on, people.
I'm going to pay the price. 4 bombs. I don't know what my count is at. That's a problem. Shoot. Alright, what's the safest way for me to reset my count here? This is, alright, 0. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna cheat a little bit here too with the clock in the screen. 5. We're gonna push ourselves right to 9. 6, 7, 8. These are non-droppers, by the way, but it's irrelevant because we're just gonna push our count directly to 9 here.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll just blow up any enemy we see.
Yeah.
That is in the dropper group.
That should have been a bomb game. Whatever. Going back to level 4. I'm going to level 4 and be grumpy. still have 4 keys. That's fine.
But you did pirouette that door, so good job.
Alright, do I get points for that? Like, I don't know what I get for that. Other than
You get my eternal love and affection.
I had that already!
You know what? Fair.
Also in practice, in my last practice, I perfect centered 4 of these in a row. Let's make it 5. Let's make it 5.
Let's go! And Handla is kind of annoying because if you don't, every one of those heads you chop off, it makes it faster. So getting that perfect center, getting all 4 of its hands blown up at the same time to effectively one-shot it is really nice.
Yeah, it saves you a lot of trouble with fighting them.
I know there's somebody in chat that's just digging to give a donation for that perfect center hit on the manhandler right there.
It's like the one speed run. It's the one thing I got good at from the speed run because you go to level 3 a lot in the speed run.
And that shape is a microscope.
All right,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I finally like to name an ink block because I finally got a map.
But if someone else would like to name the shape, I'd be happy to read their donation online.
There's a Triforce. That's good.
Hey, you can get on the scoreboard.
I can get on the I might actually get on the scoreboard, so I have 7 hearts for the rest of this mess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's worth it for the healing.
Might be worth it for the healing. It's probably not worth it for the healing, but it's... I haven't seen Wizrobes yet.
Yeah, it's also close enough to the entrance.
It's close to home that I probably don't need to think about it too hard. We're gonna unlock the rest of this dungeon by walking through here. Because I don't want to walk all the way around, and the other way is key locked as well. Still looking for a floor drop. Still looking for a Triforce is located. Floor drop needs to be located, and a stairs item needs to be located. Oh, hi! Alright, cool.
Yeah,
that'll do.
So,
that'll do.
That is the red ring. You thought the blue ring was great? Taking half damage? What if we did that again and started taking quarter damage?
I don't
Got
need to
it
fight
to the red ring.
Don't need to fight this room anymore. I only need to fight push block rooms now. And grab keys, because I still need keys. Since we have 5 keys, I'm going to find the any key in, like, Dungeon 2, which will be the next dungeon I find on Death Mountain, which is fine.
I will donate $20 if you're right.
Okay. We don't need to fight crab.
Despite vending the seed, I do not remember if any of that information is correct. So, this is not rigged.
No stairs item in here.
But they're just skellymen.
Yeah, well, they've got to die, because I need to get through this door. Alright, but yeah, now you're going to see, though, that the game sort of starts speeding up a little bit at this juncture, because, you know, that was my 10 drop. You can bomb them, too. Red candle. It's fine. It's all the combat items, I guess.
Yeah, kind of a very red dungeon.
I like the red candle. I like using it for combat. It's not like, do I want to use a key here to just burn this door open to get to it faster? There's no real combat in the way. It was 3 bats, and then I'm good, I think.
Yeah, I think it's wide open otherwise.
Yeah, this is a manhandler room, which is going to stay dead until I leave and come back completely. And bosses don't respawn. Patras never respawn, and other bosses only respawn after you leave, so... Alright, we're on the board, finally, after 40... Has it really been 45 minutes? Oh god, this seed has been bad to me. I've been playing rough. Alright, we've got 3... We got a 3 count. I think we have a 4 count from that last room. I'm just gonna reset myself. 1, 2, 3... 4... 5. Drop bomb 6. 1. 2. Alright, we're at 2. No need to fight these ever. Alright, last heart container.
Yeah, as a reminder, the magical sword, which we found earlier, can be picked up at a random heart threshold between 10 and 14. So, picking these up may just not only gives us, extra health, but, hopefully can be turned into a combat advantage later. You're cheating again.
Am I cheating again? I'm not very
So,
good at it.
uh, Dark Nuts are immune to attacks from the front. They determined this by trying to figure out which way you're facing versus which way they're facing, and if you're facing them head on, they don't take damage. Of course, the game's a little glitchy, and you'll notice Demi was stabbing them while facing sideways. Due to the way that this game's hit detection works, this works out great for her.
Hey, Leggy. What was the next dungeon I found?
Oh, I know. You still need to find the called item for this to count.
I know, but we're halfway there.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to being right, and being frighteningly right, because this randomizer.
Yeah, Demarin, myself, and 70 viewers in chat, so yeah. Not getting out of this one.
Nah, she wouldn't anyway. It just needs to be in the dungeon. It doesn't need to be the next item in the dungeon, by the way.
Fair.
I want both my drops, dang it. Please give me those, thanks.
Yeah. And this being level 2, there are no staircase items.
Yeah.
There are only floor drops.
Yep. So two floor drops and a floor force. Which we now know where the floor force is. It's over near the start. It's in a room I skipped. Good. Good,
Yeah.
that means I can up A after I get both items. Yeah, it's on the 2 rooms to the right, which I skipped both of them, I believe. I'm gonna see if I can open this up. Can't. Okay. We'll go get those 2 rooms at the end. Because either way, it'll either have the item in the other room that I missed, or there'll be nothing, and that's fine too. So 2, 2, 2, then it's 3 and 4, so 7 rooms to go. We'll go in here. This is locked. Or Pole's voiced. Thankfully, I have the white sword, and the Pole's voice only have 8 hit points, so we actually couldn't have done better on this front without having bought arrows yet.
One of our Randomania admins, Guts Rule, says that this ink blot is a power drill.
It's a power drill. Looks like an anvil.
I could see either in both.
Got anvil, big anvil vibes.
Either way, I suddenly want to go to Home Depot.
This is my girlfriend. She's a stereotype. She is a stereotype.
Not usually.
Right now you are.
Well, yes. Because it's funny.
Alright, game. Where are my items?
There's one.
That's not what I wanted, game. Give me the any key.
Come on. Bail me out, game. Bail me out.
Give me the any key, game. Do it for Nami. Do it for the chat.
Do it for charity.
Do it for Dig Dogger, who's gonna stop me from doing anything that I want to do today, clearly.
We do have in chat someone saying Tim Allen having grunting fits for this stage, and you know, if get a donation asking me to, I will grunt like Tim Allen on the mic.
There ain't enough money in the world for me to do that, so you do you.
Yeah, I will also not participate in the cultural experience of grunting like Tim Allen.
I will also not if I get a donation asking me not to. So.
Well, what happens if you get one asking you to and one asking you not to?
Bigger one wins.
Yeah.
Well, that's cursed, I guess.
Saved!
Yeah.
Or they cancel each other out and I have to do the...
Alright, well, that was Bloomerang. Nobody wanted that in their lives. We have like 18 keys for level 1 now. I'm still looking for silver arrows. I'm still looking for the ladder, because the ladder is definitely blocking things I need. I've seen Dig Dogger everywhere at this point, which makes me sad and angry. Is this cheating?
It's cheating adjacent.
Like, what is cheating in a speedrun anyway?
Something that would make one of those Dark Souls bros mad.
So existing, understood.
For us, yeah.
Here's level 6, everybody. I don't want to be here, but I do have to clear all of them, so we're going to go into level 6 in a moment. Why couldn't you be level 3? Dungeons 1 through 6 are supposed to get, like, progressively larger as you go. So usually 6 is the largest of the first 6 dungeons. It can be, it is very often larger than 7 or 8.
Which is why 6 definitely has a bit of notoriety in the ZONR community.
It makes me say the bad, dirty words on my stream that I'm not allowed to say today.
Correct.
But I want to. I just want to let chat know I want to.
Look, you already donated $5 for every death. How much are you going to donate to the swear jar?
No, we're not swear jarring. I'll be broke. I gotta buy beers at Fenway today. Alright, like those are like $18 a piece or something, you know?
Yeah, for 12 ounces.
It's all I can drink these days anyway, it's fine.
Fair.
Hi everybody, I am the cheapest date you know. I want to take it and leave so badly. I know I can't. I know I should be a responsible player and stay in the dungeon, but the only way to enjoy the Red Sox is with beer. I mean, the only reason they won the game yesterday is because literally the Orioles dropped the ball on the 27th out, and then the Red Sox came back to win. Needless to say, I'm not really there to watch the highest quality baseball that's ever been put out. Although I do get to see Adley Rutschman play, which I'm very excited about. So that was a troll staircase. This game is the worst.
Yeah. You're
Like-
mostly there to also be a stereotype.
Baseball lesbian?
Yes.
What I'm like I said, very excited to see Adley Rutschman play. The Red Sox are pretty bad this year. They're not the Nationals, which are my team, which would qualify as exceedingly bad if, you know, we could quantify how bad the Nationals are going to be this year. You know, it's good when you're like, yeah, maybe my team will win 50 this year.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Their moms are not even very proud of them.
Tommy Tallarico does sound like something from, like, NES Baseball.
Let's just wait for Strasburg to get healthy. He's gonna retire before he gets healthy, my friend. It's all over. Like, I love me some Steven Strasburg, but I also have an understanding that his career is over. Like, I'm out of bombs, aren't I?
You got one.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah. All you need is one.
And I need to have a count.
And a 10 count.
You work a short walk from Fenway? Nice. Yeah, that's... Like, it's... Like, I'm 3 miles from Fenway and probably gonna walk it today, so... Hells. I almost certainly... Nolan Ryan can play better in retirement than most players can play today. Not true. The big thing about Nolan Ryan was that he's a great pitcher, obviously. Obviously a Hall of Famer. Like, I'm not panning the man, but the big thing is that... Like, the big thing is that his velocity is what got him by, because his velocity was, like, better than anything that baseball had ever seen up to that point. So it's not to say that Nolan Ryan is not a bad pitcher. Like, Nolan Ryan's obviously an all-time great. Like, he's a goddamn legend. But the trade-off here is that A, he's old, and so B, he's not going to reach the velocities that he would need to be a major league pitcher anymore. Like, the big thing is that we know Clayton Kershaw is going to pitch forever because his signature pitch is a curveball, and as long as he doesn't blow his elbow out again, Clayton Kershaw could Jamie Moyer this thing and pitch until he's, like, 50. But, like, a guy who's reliant on power is just not going to have as long of a career. As such, you know, which is to state, you son of a... No. Go away, Dick Dogger. So the big thing with pitchers in particular is that, you know, is that as they get older, they have to become more reliant on guile and the ability to mix up their pitches than they do on just throwing 80, throwing a 92 mile per hour changeup at people and a 101 mile fastball. But yes, Nolan Ryan was Justin Verlander before Justin Verlander was Justin Verlander. Pretty much. Like, that's bombs. Good.
So we did have a suggestion in chat that someone start a $18 donation train so that you can save your money that you need for beer. And we have an $18 donation from Psychonaut who says, "Which way to Fenway? Choo choo!"
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
If everybody needs me after this run if everyone needs me after this run gets mercy killed because I can't find Ganon at 2 hours, let me know. What? It's a helicopter. This is just a helicopter.
It's either that or Rob the Robot.
It could be Rob the Robot, yes. But yeah. Baseball's great, just not for me this year.
Speaking of robots, I think that's number 5 from that Short Circuit movie. Making an obscene gesture.
Can I make an obscene gesture?
You're not on camera.
It's level 6. I'm already making obscene gestures.
You know what? Fair.
4, 4, 3, 2. That's all explored. 1, 2. There's rooms to the right of here. 1 and 2 to the right of here, which I should probably hit up now. I have 7 bombs again, so I'm not going to put out by doing one of this. Okay, so we got this room, the room to the right of this. I think I fight half of this room here. Yeah, we'll do this.
And Demi, it looks like that $18 donation train is starting to leave the station. We've got an $18 donation from Invenius. It says, "I hear that you're talking about a sport involving a bat and a ball. Why aren't you talking about the superior sport involving a bat and a ball?
Cricket. Yeah.
We could talk about the upcoming World Test Championship final between Australia and India. Put this towards making sure that Sid has a long nap." So I'm guessing that means the donation for Final Fantasy VI Air, which is to not save Grandpa.
You monsters.
Which that's a thing, but it does count. It is a perfectly cromulent donation.
Why are you here, Dig Dogger? What are you doing in this dungeon, blocking my access to literally everything? I'm sorry, I'm very angry at Dig Dogger today. I have Dig Dogger rage issues to work out. I'm grabbing this Triforce and leaving level 6 until I have to come back and get silvers from here. I can't get the flute until I have the ladder. I don't have the ladder yet. Full cleared 2, full cleared 4, left an item in 1, and haven't found anything else at this point. I can go back to level 5 now. I can also go and try to search up the rest of the dungeons that are all up here on Death Mountain. Or behind Power Bracelet / Raft / Ladder. Or Power Bracelet, Raft, and Power Bracelet, Raft, or there's one behind the flute, so yeah, it is actually behind the ladder. Ah! I'm going to aggressively fight this Lionel because it's the only thing that will bring me joy.
Like I said, you gotta fight Lionels.
I don't want to.
And yet here you are.
Living the life. Legend of Angry at Dig Dogger. The reason I always get so over the top angry at Dig Dogger is the one time I was going to finish a Consternation Seed in under an hour, I needed to go into level 9. And I needed to go into level 9, and the only thing I needed to do was have my level 9, there's level 3, my level 9 not blocked by Dig Dogger. Literally anything else I could kill, the only item I never found on the overworld was the flute. Oh, it's time, everybody! Get your Wizrobes out. And literally, the end of the dungeon was blocked by a magic stairwell that was in a room, and the only push block room that I could not access at the time was blocked by Dig Dogger. I said some very choice words to my stream and cut stream on the spot. I was pissed. Like, to a degree, I probably shouldn't be over a video game, but this game, I'm at an hour, aren't I? This game is just not. I should have bought arrows. I haven't bought arrows yet, which feels like a bit of a mistake, but they're in a crappy spot. Like, they're in Forgotten Corner in Lost Woods. Like, I am hoping I don't run into Crab, I guess, because at least with White Sword and 8 hit points, I can fight these really fast. Not as fast as I could with a bow. Oh, it's time. He's here, everybody.
So he's finally here, lasering you in the face.
No, he's getting told to stand still for a moment, so he stops killing me.
You know what? Fair.
But they're back, friends. It's Wizrobe Wednesday, everybody. What?
No, I'm just thinking about how that would actually be a great stream title if you wanted to do this weekly.
Yeah, I know. I could do it on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
Well, Demi, I've got bad news. Leggy's been spending your beer money while you've been playing.
I make my own beer money.
Yeah.
Well, Leggy, thank you for being down a beer. We do have an $18 donation from our commentator, Leggy Starscream, who says, well, would you like to make the sound that starts out your comment, Leggy? All right. Leggy says, I don't know what sound the bubbles make, but here's my donation for the bat and the ball. And, of course, thank you very much, Leggy.
You know, it's a great cause. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
I agree, and do thank the folks, yourself and the rest of the folks who've been part of this.
It's a ladder! I'm
And
cutting
oh
you
my.
off! You're getting cut off! Okay.
I don't mind getting cut off. Holy Hannah!
I can play Legend of Zelda now! Thanks, Skybills. I now understand. I understand everything! I'm gonna cry! This is a running gag because during our run for Fatales a couple years back, the question was, if you could start with any one item in a Zelda 1 randomizer run in your inventory, what item would that be?
Ladder.
And the answer for most people is ladder. There's my heart drop. Cool, I can get out of here. My answer, of course, was any key.
That'd be a close second, yeah.
Like, the any key is way up there for me. Obviously, the most correct answer is magical sword, but that's kind of cheating. So, non-sword item, though.
Can I pick 8 pieces of Triforce?
You know what? Fair. Alright, the only dungeon I'm missing now is level 7. I've found every other dungeon. Now this is where we start making time, right? Because this is where you start really plunging into dungeons and ripping through them. I am going to eventually up A to go grab my flute, because I'm going to use that to get back up onto the mountain here. But we need silvers in level 7 for go mode here. If level 7's not up here, we've got to check power bracelet spots, which is fine. Like, I don't mind it. If it is, then I have a lot of options in terms of how I want to traverse the rest of this seed as quickly as possible. Mostly it's going to be me going back into level 6, knowing that level 6... There's level 7. Knowing that level 6 is pretty small. I think I'm going to make the call now. We're going to save. We're going to go back to start. We are going to go and grab our flute. We are going to go into level 6. We're going to bet the farm on level 6, everybody. I need your energy now. I need you to tell me that level 6 is going to be good.
And the best way to give energies is with a small $5 donation.
But let's see. We're gonna go. Shoot, do I want to run to Forgotten? I can. With the flute, can I get to Forgotten? There's no dungeons down there either. There's no good way for me to get to where I want to go. This was not planned, by the way. This one here was not planned.
I
This
think it's a great homage to our previous run, though.
yeah was not planned though. This is level 3. Yeah, I'm at level 3 right now.
And perfect timing on that previous run, playing the music at least. Warlink, who ran the Link's Awakening randomizer, has dropped a $18 donation saying, "It's 4th and 15, and you're looking at a full court press." Am I doing this sports ball thing and donation train right? Winky face. Warlink, yes, you are. Of course, you are. And thank you very much once again for your support, and thank you, of course, to all the other folks who made their contributions. It's wonderful to have you around.
All right. I didn't go buy arrows. Probably should have. I'm believing. I believe too hard right now. I have no ranged weapon yet. But I believe. My faith is strong. Alright. Here's Dog Digger. Here's Dig Dogger. Dong Donger. I want to be on bombs, please. Alright, we're gonna do this I'm gonna do this the speed run way. I'm actually gonna do it badly though. Who needs ranged weapons? Well, I might need a ranged weapon if I need to hit something at 3 tiles or further away. If there's water. If there's water doesn't matter. That's a heart container, level 6. Alright, we need a stair item then. So we're only gonna kill rooms like this. This one we're not gonna kill this room. We're gonna kill it for access to the rest of the dungeon. Do we try to go get mags?
Where was Megs again?
Shoreline? No, it was start spot. It's vanilla start spot.
And maybe check it while you're on the way to buy arrows.
Yeah. I don't need to fight this.
So in the seats or flag set, did mags get rolled to +/- 2 hearts?
It sure did.
Alright.
Don't need to fight this room, unless I need to go to the room to the right of me. This is... Okay, good, this is it. This should be my item. Please be Silver's game. I've asked for so little in my life today. I'm going to a baseball...
I will donate $20 if this room has silvers.
I'm going to a baseball game this afternoon. I'm gonna watch the Red Sox and the Orioles play. Give me something. $20. Give me $20.
Well, I'm not giving you $20.
Give it to
I'm giving
Nami.
$20.
Give Nami $20. I'm in go mode now.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right, we've reached go mode.
Good.
I need to no longer look for items in dungeons. I don't care anymore. I don't need to locate any more dungeons. I don't care anymore about that either. All that remains now is going into level 7, going and grabbing the Triforce, going into level 5, going and grabbing the Triforce, going into level 8, going and finding the Triforce, then going into level 9, finding Ganon, kicking his butt really hard, live on stream.
And then sizzling bacon.
And then sizzling bacon, and then we're going to rescue Link, because it is the Legend of Zelda, and we're going to leave, and then we're going to go to a baseball game. Somewhere along the line, I'm probably going to have Duncan, because I live in Boston. Chat, don't put that bad mojo on me with keys. I've got 5 of them. That's more than enough. I got the jingle of many keys at my purse here. We're gonna be fine. I only need 1 for level 1. Let's go. We only need a Triforce out of here, though. We don't care about anything else. We're gonna equip the gun. We're gonna equip the gun. Ah! We're gonna turn around and walk away.
Wizrobe jump scare.
We're gonna find a heart container.
Useful.
We're gonna bomb some walls. Can't wait to bomb these Dodongos either. Gonna get 2 at the same time.
It's interesting that you haven't found any bomb upgrades yet.
Yeah, I can afford them. I would buy one at this point if I ran into one. It'd be a nice treat. It'd be a nice end game treat for me.
You don't have to buy arrows anymore.
I do not need to buy arrows because level 6 delivered for once. All we need here is all we care now is about the Triforce. Nope. I probably could fight these. Probably go buy a potion now that I have the money. Alright, we're gonna leave the room and come back. Maze room?
You're kind of beat up.
I mean, I'm literally one hit from death from anything in the game. Except the bubble, because they do 0 damage. Walk into Wizrobe, back into critical, huh? Not a Triforce. Not a stairwell. I was hoping it was a stairwell so I could escape Wizrobe party. Did I pirouette this? I don't think I pirouetted this. I didn't. Alright, well, that's not openable. We're going to ignore the Wizrobes to the right. The game plan here is to ignore as many Wizrobes as I can. I can load up on bombs after I'm done here as well.
Yeah, let's face it. The best way to deal with a Wizrobe is not giving them the time of day.
Bombs are also great, but, you know.
You know what? Fair.
Bombs are consumable.
You know, there's a reason I love the wand plus book equals explosion flag.
Yeah. Makes fighting these jerks easier.
Right? It's also just so satisfying to, you know,
Drop
blow
dead.
things up from halfway across the room.
Yeah, fair. Alright, we died. That's bad. That's not openable either. Okay, it's fine, I guess. Level 7 is being fussy at me. Oh, you turned in. You're the best. Never let anybody tell you that you weren't the best, Dodongo. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep using this room to load up on bombs.
I love that plan.
Yeah.
And I also love this $20 donation, once again, from our commentator, Leggy Starscream, who says, "The silver to kill the beast lies. Don't trust it."
That one's also a community hint. It's in level 9. It's in level 9 community hint for... Because sometimes level 9 will hint to you whether the silvers are in 9 or not if you're gambling it.
Yeah. That particular hint is
Hilarious.
above and beyond my favorite piece of text in this video game.
There's a lot of them.
I've seen them all. I've
Yep.
seen every single one of them. So there was that. I helped out with a little project to kind of clean up the text lines in the game, so I had the file with all of them at one point. Hi, Aquamanus. Are you blocking a compass or a... Are you blocking a compass or a... Well, we're just going to grab as many hearts as we can, because Magical Sword is a thing that we want, probably.
Yeah, and even with a red ring, Ganon hugs still hurt.
They only hurt for 2 at that point, so it's not so bad. Yeah, I would love some bombs. Please give me explosives. 3 bonus bombs forever. Thank you.
Yeah, I actually was looking for the buzz.
Why is that?
I don't know, seemed interesting.
All right, we got 8 hearts and 11 bombs. We're living that Z1R life now. We already killed these guys. We don't need to kill them again. We've got a ton of keys, so I can go right from here.
But yeah, this is starting to look like a reasonable...
Yeah, well, we're at the end. Yeah, we're in endgame now.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of the game giving me what I want, which is Triforces, and then I'll probably go try to grab Mags because I want it. I'm leaving.
Speaking of what you want.
Speaking of what I want, I'm leaving. Cool. So level 8's down there. Level 8's in Forgotten Corner. I forget where my flute is set to. This is a problem. I think if I flute left once, I'll get to 4. Could be wrong.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, what direction you face determines which dungeon you warp to.
Yeah, basically the game is holding a count in memory of how many times you've blown the flute and what direction you were facing. So the idea is that when you flute, it starts off at 1. So if you're facing to the right, it goes to the next highest dungeon that you have the Triforce from, and if you're facing to the right, it goes to the end of the list, which is going to be starting at 8 and going downward. So what ends up happening is that you are basically manipulating the flute so that you are using it correctly to get to where you want to go. There's also a technique in the speedrun called root quartering, which is if you flute and raft at the same time, what ends up happening is that you end up fluting to a screen which is one to the right and one up from where you were. So essentially allowing you to change where you end up, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would like to take this opportunity to announce that since we are getting close to your Dungeon 9 dive, we will be closing some point shortly the bid war for the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Randomizer Race character model. Currently, same as Aaron, is at $48, but that lead is not safe. We've got Sans right behind, and not too far behind that, we got Cloud Strife as well. Minecraft Steve is also on the board. So, if you'd like to make a donation for what character sprite will be used when Lemfee goes and plays that, well, we've got a race for you, and I highly encourage you to get your donations in so that we can make that selection, and if you're lucky, you will get to be the winning bid. So get your guesses in, get your bids in, and let's make it happen.
Getting corrected. Recording is 1 up and 1 left. Okay. I know my tech, I just don't know exactly precisely what it does.
Yeah, it's 1 up and 1 to the side. Which way exactly I leave to the people actually routing the run.
I just do 2 first. I'm not gonna know these things. Another bomb reload room. Thanks, game. You shouldn't have. Oh, you wanted to get smoked too? Cool. Grand. Good job. That should have hit. It really shouldn't. I know it doesn't. So we're just looking for a Triforce here. Thank you for turning. So many rooms. So many rooms!
And we're gonna have to do some murder in each and every one until we figure out where exactly that triangle is. Lucky the dog dagger is much easier to deal with it with arrows.
Yeah, silvers and a flute, I can actually just fight them. No bombable there. I'm gonna use a key here. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. No, I really shouldn't have now. I'm gonna use up a second key here. Now I'm gonna be a little annoyed at myself for using extra key. 3 is okay. Triforce, please. I just want to leave level 8. Yep, we found the red ring. Thank you, game.
Yeah, I can see this being a moose.
I'm gonna use my 2 bombs. I'm gonna use 3 bombs here now, so I actually get my money's worth. Thank you. Want that really badly. Lower left corner. I'm gonna go up a room from here too. Okay, good. Probably up A from here to go back to start. Yeah. Trying to figure out what my best option is for traversing to the top of the map. Probably just stay on feet. Just keep moving. Looking at that clock. My estimate is... What was my estimate? Did I actually put in 135 like I normally do, or did I put in 130 because I'm not a coward?
You put in what? It is listed as 145.
I am a coward, everybody. This is why. I didn't realize I gave you the coward's estimate. I feel very smart about that now, though.
I vetted the seed to your specifications, love.
I'm glad I gave an estimate of 145 because I got up to this is a very slow starting seed for me. Like, like I had a
Yeah.
if I run into that white sword a little faster, I run into that red ring a little faster, I probably get off the ground much faster. You know, giving good players power items makes the seeds go very fast, and so.
True.
Game seems to always love putting the Triforce in these rooms, so. That'll do. Whatever. This door's getting keyed. 3 to go. If I had just bombed past the Patra. Truly an amazing game. I'm gonna grab the bombs first. Alright. 8. That's 8.
Ooh.
There's no good way to do this. Level 9 is located up top. Okay, we're going to probably ignore mags at this point. I see no world in which we're going to grab it. I want it, but it's probably not worth the effort and time to put into it. I already have 11 bombs, so I don't need to bomb any of you. Or kill... I don't need to kill anything in this room. If I needed bombs, I'd kill things, but... Ah, we're going to get my favorite bug. I hope everyone's ready for Dig Dogger's I hope everyone's ready for Dig Dogger's Endless Scream. Are you alright, Dig Dogger?
No.
Dogger's not alright.
So there are some folks in chat who are extremely vocal about you attempting mags.
Yeah, well, I don't just do things. I just don't do things. Like, I need a motivation to do it. I need a reason. I need a good reason. Just
What about a donation?
that's a good reason.
Can we get some love in the donation for mags? Come on. Chat, let's do it.
So this is either a segmented 5 or that top wall is bombable. It's likely that that top wall is bombable. As I pirouetted 5 at the start, so... Yeah, but I gotta walk to get mags, and like, that's all the way over there. Like, I don't know if I wanna go all the way over there. There's no good way to get there. Like, I could flute back. We're just gonna throw bombs like... There's a map. Okay, well that would explain a lot.
Now there's a power drill.
That is a power drill. 100%. Easy free.
I was gonna say like a 1950s laser gun.
Well, I'm gonna take all of the drama out of pulling mags first before I go pull mags, so there's that. So I don't have to go attempt it anymore, it will just happen. There would be no attempting involved here. 1 key left, huh? That could be the Triforce. Why am I walking out of that room without fighting it? Snoopy. I'm gonna try not to use keys here for a minute. Bombs I'm less put out about, but keys I gotta save. 2 is a little sketchy for level 9. Okay, the game is gonna demand it of me then, never mind. Well. No triangle. Alright. This is now we're in Fun Town. Alright, well that's fine. That's the raft, so that's the other item out of 6. But yeah, we've used up all our keys now. I can go buy 1. I have the money for 1, so I'm not feeling too bad about that. Okay, there's 1 as well. But you have to go get it. I know. We're gonna cheat again. I don't always... Oh, this watercolor is really bad for hitting this pixel, too. Essentially, what you should see me do is turn around, and then you can walk across.
GG.
That watercolor is real bad, though. Like, I've had some bad watercolor for doing ladder turnarounds, but that was special. 2 keys. We're doing better again.
The game's like, okay, we know you had to spend a bunch of keys to open things up. Let's at least get you paid.
Let's get you the hookup at least. All right. So do I go get mags, chat? I don't know. I'm not feeling the dono love here.
Hey, Diesel, has anyone given any money for mags?
I have not seen anything coming in from Mags. I'm sad to say.
Well, we're gonna go kill Ganon then with this regular silver sword then.
We do have chat saying that you should get Mags, but yeah, no.
You gotta put your money where your mouth is.
I will even leave level 9 and go get it if there's enough enough interest. But we're going to level 9, everybody.
What is the dollar amount that will measure enough interest?
2 beers.
Ooh, 2 beers, so $36.
And I will turn my butt around, walk out of this level 9 dungeon, and go grab mags. Otherwise, I'm going to start taking notes, because this is a thing I need to do.
Yeah. Level 9 is big and complicated, but there are 2 big things we're looking for in here. The first one is, now that Dig Dogger's finally stopped his soul-rending screech, we are looking for the sound of Ganon's roar, which will tell us that we are adjacent to the room where he is. The other thing we're looking for is a shutter door that does not open up even after you kill all the enemies in the room. That is where the kidnapped is, and that is our other objective here. The compass will also point us there.
Yes. If I had $36, you'd wait until I killed Ganon then. Yeah, I would do it. I'm here. I'm here for this at this point. I'm extremely committed to the bit at this point. Also, I may need to go buy a key, which, you know, what the heck? Words, use my words.
Heck. The word is heck.
Oh, there's your moldy Swiss cheese.
I believe the word here is what in the ever-loving heavens is going on. This is such a small level 9. Such a compact level 9.
Yeah.
What? Stop! Dig Dogger, no! Dig Dogger, please. Dig Dogger, I don't need this from you today. Lost track of where I am on the map. We're going through these stairs, Dig Dogger. We're leaving. Yes, I will bring you cheesecake. Alright, there's the other pair stair. I do know I can leave this room at least without... I should have gotten mags for these jerks. Hey, that door opened, unfortunate. Okay, we can't go north of here. We can go this way. Here's a shutter door. Is it? Could it be?
Yo, let's go! That's half the puzzle.
Could it be? Have we found him? Is our boy hiding?
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy.
Hey, Demarine, Leggy, I've got good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
Good news is we have a $36 donation from Psychonaut.
What's it say?
Bad news, he says, which way to Mags?
I know where
I
Max is.
believe that counts.
BRB level 9. BRB Link leaving you in the hole.
But also, since you're doing this, my professional opinion is, yeah, let's go buy a key.
Let's go buy a key. Where would the any key be? It'd either be in 1 or 8. Do we gamble on the any key just being in 1 and quickly rip into 1 and try and pull it out of there? Is that
Do we?
Is that a possibility? Could I do that?
Is there an item left in 1?
Yeah, there's 1 item left in 1.
Then it's technically a possibility.
It is
But-
on the... yeah.
But let me see if this flute takes me to 1. I don't know where my flute is. This is 6. Well, I'm nowhere close to where I want to be. So, 7, 8. You did warn me. Well, I mean, I believe that I could probably do with 1 key, but I don't really feel like getting 1 in forward here, like, and then having to like save, quit, and then walk up to level 9 multiple times. So we're gonna buy a second key and just make it a 50-50, and we're gonna be adults about it. Somebody saying that I need magical key, especially somebody who is just like poking away about it. It's just like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm not gonna do 6 screen scrolls this time either, so I'm gonna be stubborn.
I mean, the other thing I will say, love,
Yeah.
is if you did decide to attempt the magical key, I'd put money on it. I'd put some money on the table if you guess right.
Again? Jeez.
Yeah, why not?
Alright, well. I'm not going back to level 8. That place can... where was that? It's here. Wait, was it start spot? Am I in the wrong place? Jen's bad at maps. Was it here or was it start spot? No, it's here. It's next to start spot. Well, there's no drama here. 36 bucks. Here's the big guns.
With 100% chance of grabbing it, we have a success.
Now I'm gonna go drop money on a key on the way back. I should have grabbed it first, but I didn't because I didn't walk into the store. But that's okay. And then we'll
These
walk.
things happen.
Then we'll walk into level 1, and I guess we'll do it. Well, I'm not really enjoying people making me be stubborn. So relax. Relax. Let me take you on the ride. Let me run the ride as I am here to do because it's what I enjoy the most. Also, I know Leggy will donate if Max is in here, or if the key is in 1. I know she'll chip in. So stubborn. I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn and slow. All right, 108 rupees.
must be having seed bleed. I thought that the key was like 60 something.
There was not a second key shop. It's gonna take me to 2. I'm gonna go on Death Mountain for a sec, everybody. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back.
And I do want to remind folks, while we are waiting for the level 9 dive,
How about
the
this?
Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker randomizer race, the character model bid war will be closing at the end of this run. So please go ahead and get your final bids in so that we can close that bid war. The results do need to be in before they generate the seeds, so we won't be able to.
All right.
We won't be able to do the naming live on stream, but we will honor the winner. And currently, I believe the winner so far is still Samus Aran. And so, if you'd like to have another one of the character models on stream, get your bids in now.
All right. Let me see. Can I?
Back into the jaws of death.
Yeah. Easy enough.
Or if you'd like to make sure that nobody snipes Samus Aran, then go ahead and get your bid in for Samus.
So I know how I want to attack this room. We're gonna use up 1 key in the room to the right of here. Because that is a straight line on the backbone, and so that is most likely our best option for getting the most out of our first key. Right, because we want access to this room beyond. Oh, never mind. Never mind. What? It took 1 key, everybody, and 2 at the most. Magical key, my butt. I got this. I'm so good. I'm the best at this stupid game. Just let it rip, I guess. I should have just let it rock, right? I played the odds. The odds were good. Stand still again, and I'm gonna take your picture. All right, let's get out of here. Easy game.
GG, love. G frickin' G.
I'm gonna throw the magical key in the well now.
And I believe with the path to Link known, we are very shortly about to win this seed.
It'll be just under 140, assuming that my traversal is okay, or it might be just over 140. I do need to hit a block clip here, and then walk to the right. Bite me, Dig Dogger, go away. What are we at? 139.09. I do need to fight my way through this room. Thankfully, y'all are going to take a breather as well. Thanks for the clock game. You knew what I needed to speed up my combat immensely. It looks like a Resonance of Fate gun with random stuff sticking out of it. Yeah.
And
All right.
you can tell because
Time
time
is when the jingle changes. There we go. There we go. Like 139.30. Not bad. Not bad at all.
GG, Demry.
Tough one certainly to getting out of the start gate, but we did good.
Yep.
So with that, we will be closing our bid war for Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker randomizer.
Wait, can you keep it open for a
go
second?
ahead.
Can you keep it open for a
Oh.
second longer? I owe some money.
Oh, that's right. I believe we probably can go ahead and keep it open for just a little bit longer.
Can you
for
give me?
you to make your?
Can
Yeah,
you
go
can
ahead.
you give me a minute? Because I'm gonna need a minute. Obviously we all
Okay.
knew that it was Ballad of the Windfish. I'm gonna quickly reset, and we're gonna see that I died. Oh, 8 times. Well, Nami, you're the best. Man, I guess I should donate some money, shouldn't I? Hang on, everybody. Give me a sec. Of course, Zelda Randomizer can be found by searching Zelda Randomizer on the wonders of the Goog. But yeah,
The list I just dropped in chat contains a list of all the randomizers, including the Zelda 1 randomizer. So there's a link there I just dropped in the chat.
Yeah, it is absolutely wild how many things people randomize these days. But this is still one of the best.